Okay, so in this video, we are going to work on turning our image into a video so that way we can create a talking head. Okay, so we first create an image, then we turn that image into a video, and then the third step would be lip syncing that video to our audio. But in this video, all we're doing is going from image to video. Now you can do this in FAL, and in another video, I'm going to show you how to do this in FAL and also show you some of the results that I got in FAL. However, I'm introducing a new tool because in all of the different tools that I have been trying out, I find that this tool creates better movement specifically for talking heads. Okay. When it comes to regular B-roll and movement, I'm still sticking with Fal. I'm sticking by him or her side. Okay. All right. So let's jump in. So we are using a tool called PixVerse. You can use the free version. I do have the paid version because I've been using it a lot. And so, yeah. Okay, so we are working on a specific piece of content. I am working on a two-part storytelling series. So I thought this would be cool to share. So I'm starting here because I want to give you context. This is going to be a story that I'm sharing about my journey in entrepreneurship. And one of the things that I teach in my Silent Success Bootcamp course is really how to use AI to create content that converts faster, right? And so this was created with ChatGPT, and it pretty much told me, I thought it would have been here, and I see that it's not. So that must mean that I didn't copy everything over. But yeah, it is. Okay, so it pretty much told me what kind of video would have went perfectly with this type of story. And so here was the prompt that it gave me to be able to create my image and exactly what my image should look like, what the behavior should be, right? So she should be seated cross-legged with one knee up, relaxed and confident, holding a mic, but it should move slightly while speaking, soft eye contact with the camera. So you see, it kind of told me everything that I need. And this is important for you to know. All right. And so I went ahead and I did it 3 times because I wanted to make a decision as to what image should I use. Okay. So the first image I created was this one, and this is my Pixar twin. Okay. So this is a Pixar style character, and they call this like AI character, and I've also seen AI avatar. So that's cool. Okay. Whatever it is, it's an AI. And then the second one is my 3D twin. And this is my 3D. This is a realistic but Pixar style twin. So it's still tiny like a Pixar character, which is why it could fit on the bed in this way, but it has realistic features and it looks like a real person. And both of these were built from my AI twin. All right. And then I should have had this open, but let's see if I have it open in another. Yes, I do. All right. So I'm going to go to the FAL version that I did. As a matter of fact, I don't think it was FAL. I think it was Kriya. So let me go into Kriya. And depending on where you are watching this specific video in the course, don't get confused because there's a video for all of these tools that I'm mentioning, okay? Don't get confused. There's a video to guide you through this process. Right now, I'm going into Kriya because I believe that I did it in Kriya and I am right. This is the image that I created in Kriya, and I got 8 of them, right? So this is my real twin, the AI twin that we built, and this is the different photos that I got. Now, I have decided to use my realistic 3D version for talking heads, and you have noticed that. Do you have to do this? No, you can do whatever you want. This is what I'm doing. Why? Because I noticed from testing that the 3D and the Pixar twins, the lip sync is a lot more, it syncs better. For some reason, with my realistic AI twin, which is the original twins that we all have created in this course, I noticed that the mouth is just a little off. And I want to not only be able to introduce different style twins, but I also want to make sure it is as seamless as possible. So I've decided to put strategy behind it. And what I'm doing is I'm keeping my AI twin for my B-roll reels, for my stories, and I'm doing my other twins for my talking heads. Okay. All right. So just wanted to show you the images so you can see that I really did get some cute images. Out of all of these images, this one is probably the only one that I would use. Two. I would use this one and I would use this one. And the reason why is because it looks like if I'm sitting at a chair, not on a bed. So it looks like my foot is on the ground. And that wasn't what I was supposed to get, which is why I won't use it. But they are very cute images. The other ones I would not use because I am plus size. And so normally I don't sit comfortably Indian style all the time. So this doesn't even, I probably might sit like this if I'm sitting on the bed with one leg going back, but it kind of makes me look like I have no leg there. You see what I'm saying? The feet is all messed up a little bit there. And so while the face looks beautiful, I didn't feel like if I liked the image enough. And then again, like I said, when it comes to, lip syncing, I don't feel like it's the best. So I've decided to go with this character. I'll be going with my 3D character for this, my realistic 3D character. So I'm going to go ahead and download the image, and then we're going to come on into PixVerse. We're going to, once you log in, it's already going to be on this screen. And as a free or paid person, you will get 60 free credits every day anyway. Okay. And so we are going to be on the image. We're on the home page and we're right here where it says image or text. So we're just going to upload the image that we just downloaded. Okay. And this is where we're going to go ahead and put in our video prompt that we're going to be using. Okay. So I'm going to just go in a different screen and get the prompt that I want to use. As a matter of fact, let me show you something because this is a great teaching opportunity. So I'm going to right click this and duplicate the tab just to open up another PixVerse box without losing what I already started over here. See that? Okay. All right. So while I'm in here, I'm going to come over to asset. This is where you will find your library with everything that you've created. And I've already created some really good videos. So I want to use the same animation. All right. So for example, this one is my talking head. And see this one, she's typing and she's also using her hands. I like that, but I'm not going to use this because I'm not typing in that video. This one is just using her hands with the head tilt. I really like that. And this one is using her hands and typing. All right. So we're going to use this one. So I'm going to go ahead and just click it. And when you click it, this is how you can get the prompt. So this is if you ever want to just go back to a prompt that you got right. And you're like, listen, I want to use that from now on. Right. So you just come back here and just click these two boxes and you could copy the prompt. Okay. So I'm going to come over with that prompt and I'm going to paste it here. But I'm going to make a little change and let me show you what I'm doing. So if you go back to the actual picture, and let's open the picture up a little bigger. I created this where I'm trying to get it bigger. Why is it not going bigger? It's going smaller. Oh, okay. That don't make sense. Maybe I got to do it opposite here. Okay. So we're just going to do a little opposite. Okay. So what I wanted to show you is that with this image, I really wanted her to talk into the mic. Like, you know how you see influencers or how when I'm doing my regular videos, my real self, you might use a microphone, right? Because I felt like this is a storytelling, like girl chat, like sit with me. It's nighttime. It's ambiance. We're talking, right? So that's what I wanted for this. So I created the image with her holding that little mic. And so I want to be able to get her to like put that up to her mouth a little. You know what I mean? So let's see what we can do. So we can close this. We don't need that. And let's look. The avatar is seated. And I'm going to go back to my prompt and make sure I have, oops, hold on. What's happening? Okay, let me see if I got to do this. Oh, I made it too small. Okay, I see what I did. Hold on. Okay, so what I want to do real quick is just see the prompt that I gave to make this. So image of Nene with curly hair wrapped in a sitting cross-legged in a luxurious bed wearing a green robe. So I'm going to take this and just make sure I have it. The avatar is seated. Okay, seated. The avatar is sitting cross legs on a luxurious white bed wearing an emerald. Okay, that's all we need. So we're going to come. The avatar is, and we're going to paste that right there, sitting cross legged on a luxurious white bed wearing an emerald green silk robe. And then we're going to move this because she's not seated, right? And then it says, she moves her hand naturally while speaking, occasionally gesturing to emphasize key points by speaking into the little black lavalier mic in her hand. Okay? All right. Perfect. Gesturing key points by speaking into the, I think I spelled this wrong. Let me make sure I didn't, just because I don't want to, okay, I got the right spelling here. Oops, wait, I thought I did. 1 second. I just want to fix this spelling real quick. All right. Her head tilts slightly as she engages with the viewer, nodding suddenly in agreement. Nodding in agreement. Ensuring a natural, engaging storytelling conversation. Let's see if that works. All right. So I went ahead and I got my prompt in here. I'm going to go and I'm going to make sure all of this is good. So we don't have to do much here. We're going to leave it at 5 seconds. We're going to change this to 720, which is going to make it 40 points instead of 20. And everything else is fine. If I wanted to move the camera like pan right or zoom in or anything like that, you would just hit where it says camera. And when you click this, you have all of these you could choose, like horizontal right, vertical, right, zoom in, whatever. But I don't want to do that only because when I'm actually creating a video with my sound, I don't know where I want it to zoom at. I don't know that stuff. So I'm going to not use it. I just want to make sure you see that you can. And I have used it. So yeah. You don't need anything else. You don't have to choose the size because whatever picture you upload, you're going to get the video that size. Okay. So that's also important for you to know. If you want a real size, then make sure that the image you upload is a 9:16, because if you don't, it will give you the size of the picture you uploaded. Okay. Just making sure I'm going through these options with you. If you wanted to change the style of the video, like maybe you want an anime or 3D, a comic, then this is where you will choose that. And then you'll hit create. That's it. Okay. I'm not making any of those changes. I'm just doing a 5-second 720p video and I'm going to hit create. And this is pretty quick. So we'll see it in a minute. Actually, I'm surprised we're not seeing it. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, what happened? It's pretty quick. Maybe it's because we're recording. But this is another, since while it's generating, I'll show you here. This is another box that you could find yourself in where you could create in as well. And this is where you'll see the option like 5-second or 8-second, but I leave it at 5 because you can't do any high quality in 8-second. Same thing here. This is where you'll add your camera, zoom. If you want to add any sound, you can do that as well. But I have not, I've done it once. I did it once. I'll show you that in another video when I give you my little BTS of what I've been able to create. But that's it. This is where you could do, make different changes. All right. So our video's done. Let's take a look. Oh, and it gave us a zoom, even though we didn't ask for it, but it's perfect. What do you think? All right. So now we are done. We're going to go ahead and download this video, okay? And in the next video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to edit it and make it ready for lip sync.